What is up, everybody? Welcome back, or welcome to Optimal Self Live. Those of you guys that it's welcome back, as always, thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time to spend with us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the community. And, most of all, thank you for you. Thank you for just really diving in deep to the content, diving in and playing along and being on the journey of being the best version of you, right? Thank you so much. And you know what? Thank yourself. Actually, take a second and thank yourself on this beautiful day. All right. Those of you guys that it's welcome to, well, welcome to Optimal Self Live. These are just simple 5, 7, 8-minute conversations that we just dive into a specific subject or a topic, and it really just try to give us a better understanding of ourselves and understanding how can we get on the journey of being our optimal self. How can each one of us be the best version of ourselves? Not the version of somebody else, not something different. You don't have any of that. Just for you to be the best version of you. Start to tap into that potential and really you be a peak performer of yourself, the best that you can possibly be. All right, that's what we got. And guess what? Today, we're going to do this. Today, I read this quote. I've read it a lot. I follow along with this guy for years now. He wrote The Miracle Morning. He wrote The Miracle Equation. He's got an incredible podcast called Achieve Your Goals. His name's Hal Elrod. Incredible thought leader. Just really on the forefront of trying to provide all of us with better ways to think, set goals, achieve goals. What does it take? And I've been a big believer of affirmations, right? That, oh, I am great. I am a millionaire. I am this, whatever, right? Honestly, I think it's all a bunch of bullshit to a certain extent. And here's why. No matter what that affirmation is, it has to be followed with action. You have to put something behind it. You have to do something, right? It does come from inside. You can believe in it. It is, and once you have that internal belief, you can affirm it by saying it for sure, but then you've got to put something behind it. You've got to put some action behind it, right? And so today I looked up affirmation because I was thinking about it and I was like, man, how can I touch on this subject with you guys? How can we dig deep, and how can I explain to you how I use it, right? And so affirmation is the confirmation or ratification of a judgment, right? You're affirming something. But here's what I want you to think about. What is it that you're constantly affirming? Because this goes back to what's going on in our mind. What's going on in our heads? Those thoughts, are they positive? Are they negative? Are they taking me down roads that I'm affirming things that aren't even real, things that are bad, things that are taking me away from being the best version of me, right? And so what sparked this topic for me today is Hal has an affirmation that he said on several podcasts, and he uses it, and it's something that I wrote down years ago. And it says this: I am just as worthy, capable, and deserving of achieving everything I want in my life as any other person on earth. And today, I am committed to proving it through my actions. You see how he did affirm it. I am just as worthy, capable, and deserving of achieving everything I want in my life as anybody else on earth. I am, and you are. You are just as worthy, just as capable, just as deserving. But you see how he finishes it by saying, today I am committed to proving it through my actions. You can't just say that you want it and then sit there and do nothing. You have to be committed to proving it through your actions, committed to proving it through what you do. So I want to ask you right now, what are you affirming? What? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it real? What is that internal belief that you're affirming right this second that's not serving you? And let's flip it to say, wait a second. I am just as worthy. I am just as capable. I am just as deserving of achieving everything I want in my life as any other person walking earth. But man, I'm going to prove it. I am going to prove it through my actions. And the moment you understand that, the moment you take that on, is the moment you can have anything you want in your life. Because at that moment is when you are now in control. It's not a hope. It's not a dream. It's not a maybe. Where most people get off, right? Or most people start to fail is they expect it to be done in a certain amount of time. And when that time doesn't match, then I give up, or I walk away from it, or I do something different. So don't give up on you. This is a journey. Don't give up on being the best version of you. Don't give up on being your optimal self, because you're just as worthy, just as capable, and just as deserving. But you got to get committed. You got to get committed through your actions. You got to get in. We love the principles. We have the principles. You got to hydrate. You got to breathe properly. You got to do that deep breathing. You got to move every day. You got to read every day. You got to write every day. And man, you got to get intentional about what you want every single day. And guess what? All of it is possible, because you're just as worthy, you're just as capable, and you're just as deserving. Right? So I'm going to leave you with this right on the screen right here. Just remember this. Your cells, they eavesdrop on your thoughts. They eavesdrop. They hear everything. Your skin, every cell, everything internally in your body. Think about this. Your cells eavesdrop on your thoughts. So make sure they are hearing powerful words, because that's what matters. Your environment matters. Build that. Those of you that have children, build that. Build those great words. Say those great words to them. Keep them believing that they can, with the right effort, with the right time, that they can have and be anything they want in the world. But guess what? So can you. So remember, your cells eavesdrop on your thoughts. So make sure they're hearing powerful words. All right? Get after it. Put those affirmations down, but cement it with the final statement of, I am committed to proving it through my actions. No matter what the affirmation is, no matter what you want up atop, no matter what that is, you can say. You have to cement it with saying, I am committed to proving it through my actions. All right? There you go. As always, please jump over to iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Please jump in, take a look at it, like, subscribe, get it all out there. We really, really appreciate it. It helps us all along. It keeps pushing it out, right? There's algorithms to all this stuff, algorithms to all the stuff that you see here. The more that you comment, the more that you play along, the more people get to see it. And as always, there's somebody in your life that could really use something better. Share it with them. Maybe there's one in there that can help them. That's all we want. We just want to help one person at a time and build a community that each and every person has the opportunity to be the best version of themselves. All right? Have an amazing night. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.